Hi, my name is Safi, and you're listening to Professionalramblerpodcast. This is episode 10, where I'm going to talk about
Misogynoir.
basically the misogyny towards black women. Misogyny being the hatred or the dislike of women, but
Misogynoir.
it's the hatred towards black women. And the reason why these are two separate things in our society is what we're going to talk about today. So this is going to be very exciting. Not really, but very exciting. So this might be stuff that you may have encountered, but like you never really knew the definition of, or just like shit that we see on social media that like everyone's just like, whatever. But like black women really have to face this every single day of our lives. So yeah, so exciting, so fun. So before I start into this podcast, I'm going to do my highs and lows for this week. My highs for this week is I'm finally done with my first class of college. So that's exciting. I don't know. We had fun. It was some fun times, exciting times. So love that. And it was, so I'm currently in my 4-day break and just chilling, doing nothing, hanging out with people. Just like, you know, the peeps. What the hell? My lows for this week, or like the weeks I haven't posted, I haven't recorded or posted a podcast, is I've been in a funk. It's like I still feel happy, but I don't feel motivated to do anything. Like, I remember, like, before I came to college, like, the month before I came, I was so excited to come to college because I was like, I'm going to, like, film so many videos. I'm going to be motivated because I'm going to have this new space and just feel so good in it. So I was excited about that. I was like, I'm going to record so much podcast. Like, I would be on my, like, 20th podcast by now. And then but then that all failed because I would, like, I don't know, I was just, like, going in a meltdown. For, like, the first week of college, I went in a meltdown. And, like, the only thing that's stopping me from not having meltdowns is, like, being on antidepressants. And it's been helping. But, like, it's still the motivation part of I don't feel motivated to do anything. I'm doing this now because I feel a little bit of motivation and I want it to stick. So, because I feel like everything I do is kind of stupid. So I just, like, I feel like it's really freaking stupid, so I don't even see, like, a point of really doing it. So that's why I haven't been, like, recording a podcast or recording any videos, because I just feel like it's dumb. And I know it's not, but that's just how I feel. So, wow, we just spent, like, a long time. So, yeah. Now, let's get into the actual podcast. So, black women have to face racism, colorism, and sexism. That's a lot. Like, that's a lot of oppression on the names. A lot. And I as a black woman, black women face racism towards white people, colorism towards black people, and sexism towards men. From men. Racism from white people, colorism from black people, and sexism from men. We love that for us. So it's because, like, white people hate us based on our skin tone. Like, we're seen less attractive or, like, stuff like that. Same with colorism. Like, when, like, all three of them, like, especially, like, darker skinned women are just, like, especially, like, darker skinned women are just, like, darker skinned women face these three to an extreme because, like, the features are different. I don't even know. Like, the features are different. Like, darker skinned women, like, people have always seen darker as ugly and not attractive. So, and then, like, people, like, Serena Williams faced this a lot. Like, she was like, you're not, like, you're so muscular, and, like, you look like a man. People try to do this with Beyonce also, and then I was just like, sis, like, black women are not allowed to, and, like, they're just like, you don't fit the box of what femininity is, so you're not a woman. And that it's always mostly the problem with these with the box of femininity is that the box has features of white women, and, like, if black women don't have the same features as white women do, well, you're not a woman, you're a man. And it's just crazy. I don't get that because you just sound stupid. Stupid. And the sad fact that Misogynoir, I hope I said that. Misogynoir comes from the black community itself. And this is not about like any other race, but it's the black community that's putting down black women the most. And it's so sad that black women are like this system, like when you hear this all your life and you've never really been taught different or seen different, you start to put other black women down, you start to put other black girls down and just saying some dumb shit. And I'm just like, sis, what the fuck? Like, why the fuck are you gonna put a fellow sister down? Because you want to be a pick-me. Don't be a pick-me. Please don't do that. So, black girls are being taught from a really fucking young age that they're ugly and like no one really wants them. And it's not because of what they look. It's not because of them. It's because of what they look like. Because of their features and their blackness. And it's so, I don't know. It's so crazy to me how like someone's attractiveness is based on the color of your skin. Like in the black community, there was light skin, brown skin, dark skin. Like what the hell? Like to the white man, we're all still black. So what is? So it's just like we divide ourselves even more for the white man. Like what? Like if a white I forgot the exact time in history, but like with the 1 drop rule, if you had 1 drop of black or 1 drop of melanin, you're black. And light skin are putting down darker skin women because they're like, well, I look more like a white woman, so I look more beautiful than you do. And tell me how the fuck that makes sense. Like, I simply don't fucking get it. How the fuck does that make sense? Because it makes no stupid sense to me. Because black women are, because I'm just like, so light skin, like, this happens a lot on TikTok. Like, light skinned women will put down dark skin, and also on Twitter, will put down dark skinned women just so, men will like them better. Just so men will like light skinned women better. I was just like, girl, what the hell was your point? What was the reason? What was the reason? There was no reason. So I went off on a tangent there, but like black girls are seen as ugly. So like if any like guy just like finds them attractive, they're going to go with them because they're like, well, someone likes me, so I'm gonna. Even if that guy becomes toxic, they don't want to break it off because they're like, well, no one else will ever freaking like me. So they end up staying in toxic relationships that's damaging to their physical and mental health because, well, no one has ever liked me before and only them have liked me. So I have to stay in this relationship to make it work. And it's my fault that it didn't work. But really, it's never your fault. You're fucking beautiful. You're amazing and you deserve the world. You deserve to be treated like the queen you are. You're amazing. So, it's just so fucking interesting of just like women, they will stay in toxic relationship because like no one's ever liked me, so of course I will I'll go with them. And this is sadly happened to me because like no one ever liked me, and then when this one guy was like he liked me, and I was like, I personally couldn't. I personally was like, I'm not dating because I'm a little bitch. You're welcome. I'm a little bitch, and I'm a little bitch, and I'm not dating anyone. I just don't feel comfortable, and I'm happy. I'm happy. I never dated him. We're just best friends, and that was just it. Because I was like, I don't do that because I'm a little bitch, and I hate any type of like fucking romantic affection. That's something I have to work on. But I'm happy. I'm happy. I knew where I stand, and I knew what I wanted and what I was ready for and what I wasn't ready for. Because he ended up being mad manipulative, and he ended up lying to me about everything in our friendship. So, know your worth. Know that you deserve the fucking world because you're the queen that you are. So yeah, did I go on 2 tangents? I feel like I went on 2 tangents. So black girls are being told that they're acting too fast for just wanting to explore their femininity. So like this mostly happens to when black girls are like around the age of like 10 to 12. That like age, like you're not in puberty yet, but like you're some are in puberty. I'm a late bloomer. So like when you just want to wear like some shorts or you just want to wear some crop tops because like it's cute and you don't want to like wear like the kitty outfits that your parents set out for you. So you just want you ask your parents to like get you something like, and then like people this happens especially from black women will tell black girls they're acting too fast. And fast in the black community, because I'm pretty sure it's only a term in the black community, is they would literally just say they would literally just say like you're acting too fast. And fast basically means that you're acting way more mature than your age, and that has a negative connotation. So it's not like a good thing or anything like that. So it's just like when like they would tell you you're acting too fast, you should go change. Like it's basically an insult because they're like you don't want to attract some grown men. But I'm like, why the fuck a grown? I still look like I'm 10 or 12. So why the fuck a grown man looking at a 12-year-old? And that's another problem. Like pedophilia. This is about black women. So I'm not gonna talk. But I'm gonna talk in another episode. But like pedophilia is kind of a big thing in the black community. But we're gonna put a bookmark in that and talk about that. And like black women having to black girls having to change if a man is coming over. Like with my family personally never did that. We only have to change because like most of the time we weren't wearing like something that was like clean, so we just had to like go wear like a clean clothes or anything like that. So we didn't have to like change from shorts or anything. We just go wear different shorts and something like that. Because if you're wearing something that's dirty, my mom is very like people pleasing, so that was very understandable because for me it was just like go wear something that's clean. That makes sense. So, but like I've seen this on TikTok a lot. It was like they'll tell you to black moms will tell you to go change. That black mom will tell you to go change that a guy is coming over. But if a guy that you think is very pedophilia has very pedophilia behaviors towards children, to your young black daughter, you should fix it. You should fix that man. You shouldn't let that man come over to your house. That's not right. That is not fucking right. Fix your shit. Fix your shit. Black. Let's talk about double standards towards black women. Ooh. So, let's drink some water. So, the double standards between white women or like lighter skinned women, like white women and darker skinned women is crazy. So, it happened a lot in the Olympics of how women, like, I don't know, some women produce higher testosterone than others, and I think this has happened to two women in the Olympics. Like, they couldn't compete in the women's team because they produced higher testosterone. They're still a woman, so what was the reason? And it's just, and like the double standards, like, white women are allowed to like sing about sex or like sing about breakups. If a black woman sings about breakup or something, why are you dating her so much? But like Taylor Swift, I've made her entire career. I love Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift made her whole career about breakups, and that was just her thing. But like when a black woman is talking about like her sexuality and just like breakups, well, you're such a whore. It's your fault. That's why you couldn't keep a man. And a lot of these white women have been signing divorces, and like nothing's wrong with that. Know your worth. Don't stick with a man that doesn't. But Cardi B she's not black, but like she's the great example of, because like she had a lot of black features. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that. I hope. But like Cardi B, she was signing her divorce, and she was signing her divorce, and a lot of people were like, it's because you don't cook or clean. That's why he was divorcing you. But didn't Offset cheat on her like 3 times, and she stuck with him because she was like another factor of like not feeling like no one else is gonna want you. So that's why she stuck with him like multiple times after he cheated. This man kept cheating on her. Okay, so I'm coming in. There's this one interview. I forgot who it was by, but they were asking Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion like stuff about like their hypersexuality, because they come out as like really hypersexual, and I love that for women. Like be you. But then in the interview, they were like, they kind of go sleep with the same person, like the same exes, so their body count doesn't go higher. Because the higher your body count is, the less decided you are into the society. And the things like men have like a really weird amount that no one should, but nothing's wrong with that. But if a woman's body count is higher, she's less desired, and that's what. And like Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion show themselves as really hypersexualized, and you think, and like they still sleep with this shitty ass men that don't really give a fuck. And just so they're not less desired in society. It's just a really weird stuff. So back to the episode. Multiple freaking times, and like these Twitter comedians are like, "Well, it's because you don't cook or clean." I'm like, that is not a woman's worth. A woman knows her worth, and she knows what she wants. Cardi B should never marry that man because he had cheated on her before they even fucking got married, and that's like a sign of like that relationship is never gonna work out. Never gonna. I'm like, the fact that they even have a child together is. So it's so fucking crazy to me, and how that entire thing works, and like Beyonce is perfection. She's the definition of perfection, and that's why people fucking hate her. People hate Beyonce because she's perfect. Like, what the hell? Like, she's never made a mistake, so there's no way Beyonce could be real. Like, she just knows how to capture her likes in social media because she's been in the industry for a really fucking long time. And even Beyonce makes a little mistake, people are ready to cancel her. Like, I'm just like when Black is King came out, people found something to hate about. One problem I had with the Black is King is it was on Disney Plus, and Disney Plus is not available in African countries, so it does look like she's capitalizing off of African countries. But that's obviously correct because she did kind of capitalize off African countries, but then she did also show African in the song musical country. Music video that was an hour long. She did kind of show like the beauty of African countries and not just like trying to appease to the white man or like because like this happens. God, this is supposed to be my. I go off a lot of tangent. So it's like this happens a lot on TikTok. It will be like not all Africans live in huts. We live in like this big city. It's like Africans trying to say, well, we're not all dirty monkeys. It's just like so they're trying to like show that like, well, we don't all live in huts and stuff. Obviously they know we don't all, but the fact that you're trying to appease to the white man just but I'm like, God, it doesn't fucking matter. It really doesn't fucking matter. We don't fucking care. So what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I was talking about Beyonce. Oh God, maybe because I'm not mad at all. But like Beyonce, anything she fucking does is hated on. People hate it on her fucking daughter, and that's why she doesn't show any of her children anymore. Because like, well, Blue Ivy looks like a man, so she's not a woman. I'm just like, leave the child alone. Like, she looks like Jay-Z, so she's not a woman. I'm like, obviously it takes two to have a child. So like, people are gonna look like their fathers or look like their mothers. And like Beyonce simply just breeds, and they're like, ooh, I'm just like, leave her alone. Well, why a lot of these white women be making mad mistakes and no one fucking hates on them? I'm like, Lana Del Rey, for example, this racist ass bitch went with her racist ass letter, was saying some dumb shit, and this bitch was still having fans with her racist ass letter. But like, I'm just like, keep the same fucking standards for all fucking women. Keep it, honey. Keep it. Keep the same fucking. Keep it, cause it's not fucking funny. It's not funny. We don't like that. Internalized. Now let's talk about that next point. Internalized racism / sexism. This is between black women. Because you constantly hear this all your life and shit like that. You constantly hear all this like shitty shit talk about your life. and you built up. Same shit with internalized homophobia. You've heard like families talking so much shit about gay people or like trans people that you're like, there's no way I can be fucking gay or trans because like, but like, and people don't. It takes them a really long time to really come with the identity because of all this shit that families have like spewed into them. But to all the people who have, congrats to you. How the fuck did I get from? Wow. So like the internalized racism and sexism is that like black women have heard this shit from like since they were fucking born. All this fucking shit since they were fucking born, that they're ugly because of the color of their skin, and like I don't want my baby to be dark because like I don't want her to be insulted or anything like that. So I was just like, a child. Yeah, like I don't want her to be dark. And I guess it's a way of like protecting your child, and like people use whitening cream. Whitening cream just fucking damage your skin. So please don't fucking use whitening skin because it's not good for you. It doesn't really fucking work. Because like you have to use it for like a really fucking long time for it to actually like work. And please don't use it. It's not worth it. Your black is beautiful. You're amazing. I love you. Anyway, what the hell? I've gone on through a tangent in the past in this one point. So the internalized racism and sexism is that like black women are literally hear this shit from birth, and then from birth, so like they start to spew it into their own daughters, and their own daughters start to spew it into their own daughters. So it's just like a whole line, and it becomes. And there's one thing about our generation is kind of stopping that line, but there's still some dumb idiots who are not. But like our generation is kind of stopping that line of like, you're fucking beautiful, like don't throw all this dumb shit out. And like really learn your self-confidence and don't hate on other women just for being dumb, because that's not fun. That's not. And that's where black women hating on black girls. That shit's so crazy. When I see 40-year-old black women hating on fucking 15-year-old black girls, I was like, child, don't you have like work to do? Don't you have like mortgages to pay? Like, don't you have like a husband to take care of? Go do something with your life, please. Please and thank you, because child, you're kind of annoying me. My next point is when black women show emotion, we're seen as the angry black woman. Me, I'm very vocal. I'm very vocal on social media, not in person. I'm like a quiet girl. Ouch. So, when black women show emotions, we're seen as the angry black woman, and that has a very negative connotation. But I'm reclaiming that fucking word because I'm like, bitch, yes, I am the angry black woman, and what about it? I am the angry black woman, and I don't care because there's so many shit to be angry about. There's so many shit I have to be angry about. So yes, I am the angry black woman. So, and people don't like growing up. People don't like being called angry black woman because they're like, anything I say would just be dismissed because, well, she's just the angry black woman, so like whatever she said doesn't really fucking matter. But bitch, yes, I want you to fucking listen to me. Listen to what I have to say and listen to me. Thank you. So I don't know how to explain the angry black woman, but just like having an opinion or showing emotion labels us as the angry black woman. But like if a white woman is passionate about like something, like, oh my god, she's so different. This is why I like her, because people tend to like white women better than black women because, well, they're more like sensitive and they don't really show their emotions, or like white women don't let that don't like show your emotions, show your fucking emotions. But like a lot of oh god, a lot of like black men would prefer going out with white women because like they don't have attitudes and like they just like listen to me without like putting up a fight or anything. And black women are the opposite. We will put up a fucking fight because you're not the boss of us. We're the best bitch ever. But every woman's the baddest bitch ever. Period. So it's just like It's really fucking crazy to me how that whole fucking thing works, because I don't get it, because it doesn't make sense. Oh, God. So, it's just like, that whole fact is stupid, because, like, well, white women don't have attitudes, light-skinned women don't have attitudes and stuff like that. And, like, they're their baby. I don't know how to do this via podcast, but like the thing with the hand, with the little emoji that had like the little puppy dog eyes, baby, that type of thing. So that's what I'm talking about. It's like, why women, like, don't allow people to put you in a box just because of the skin color, saying, well, I'm not very vocal, so that's why they date white women. But I'm like, child, anyway, leave me alone. Blackfishing. This is the topic we wanted to talk about that basically triggered the Misogynoir episode. This Misogynoir episode is blackfishing. It's like black women have all these features. Like black women have big butts, big lips, big nose. Is that, I don't know if that's just a me thing. I don't have big nose. I just have big nostrils. I think that may be a Nigerian thing. I don't know. But yeah, they love, and then blackfishing is when white women take our features while black women are being shamed for it. Because, like, in the Marisha episode, there's one Marisha episode where, like, I think it's one of the few episodes, so you can probably see it. It's like, Marisha didn't even have a fat ass like that. She had ass. Like, she had a fat ass or whatever. And she was really self-conscious about it. And people in the school, she went to all-black school, and they bullied her for having a fat ass. Imagine. I wish I had a fat ass. But I guess that's also like society. And societal norms all come from black women. But when black women have the features, it's not cute. But when white women get the features, it's cute. How the fuck does that make sense? So it's like, the Kardashian-Jenner family is the one that really started this whole fucking trend of it. Like, Kim K got a big butt. Big butt became cool. I'm just like, black women have been shamed for having a fat ass the entire fucking time. And now because a white woman has it, well, now it's a trend, and now we're all gonna go get surgery for it. But like, when black women have a fat ass, we're seen as ghetto. Please make it make sense. And when Kylie got the lip surgery, now it was a trend to have big lips when black girls and black women have been bullied and called ghetto for having big lips. But Kylie got it. Now it's a fucking trend. And the entire Kardashian-Jenner family are trying to look like black women. Like, they try to get their hair to look like black women, get new hairstyles like black women. I'm just like, but they're seen as attractive. But when black women have it, they're seen as ghetto. Make it make sense to me. Like, I want you to genuinely make it make sense to me. Like, and it still happens to today. Like, when we have big lips, we're just seen as like ghetto. But like, these white girls are going to go get surgeries for big butts and big lips, liposuction, and like they're seeing that, and like that's what the whole norms is. It's like these girls have like these white girls are getting surgeries to get fat ass without, and you don't see any stretch mark, because when you have a fat ass, I wish I had it. You get stretch marks because it's having a fat ass is basically fat. So you're gonna get stretch marks, and stretch marks are beautiful. But when you're buying having a fat ass, you're not gonna get stretch marks because it's not real fat. It's still real fat, but it's all like artificial shit. So you're not gonna get. So now you just see like their whole legs are like don't have stretch marks, and like guys see that, they're like, she doesn't have stretch marks, so why the hell would I go with someone who has stretch marks? Stretch marks are so ugly, like they're so unattractive, like ew. But I'm just like, leave girls alone. Can we please do that? Like, is that so fucking hard? Like, is that really hard to just leave girls alone? And like, there's this one girl on TikTok. Someone called her the Walmart version of Kylie. But like, really, Kylie's the Walmart version of her. She's not black, but I think she's like, I think she's either Middle Eastern or Indian. She looked like Kylie looks like her. Not she looks like Kylie because she was born with all these features. She was born with the face. But Kylie paid. That's a major issue that these white girls are paying to look like POC girls, and while POC girls are being insulted for it. How are you gonna be the warmer version of someone who paid for it? So I'm just like, child, leave women of color alone, and stop trying to take out features. Love you to the white girls. Love your features and stop trying to. And like this black girl on TikTok is making it. It made this trend of like basically she found like white girls who are like quote unquote tanning. But I'm like, tanning is not going from pale to going to like damn near my skin tone or like going darker than me. I'm just like, you look darker than me. I'm black. I'm just like, I'm like, is that normal? So I'm just like, is that normal? Is that supposed to happen? And then like she tries to see, is this a white girl or is this a black girl? And half the time I can't even fucking tell because I'm just like, they steal our entire features. And the reason why blackfishing started to become extremely popular now is because just like a couple months ago or a couple years ago, black women started to get like modeling roles, and like I guess that's stealing from white women, but like white women have had modeling roles for the entire time, and now black girls are just seen as beautiful, and now that's when we're finally getting all these modeling roles and acting roles, and now these white girls are kind of jealous of saying, well, now these modeling agencies are literally hiring these white girls that with a really bad tan, who are like making just so black. They're like without just stealing our hair. They're like using like making their hair into like fake afros, and like I would be fooled. If I saw that in a magazine. I'd be like, oh, that's a black girl. I'm like, nope, that's a white girl. That's a white girl. And this happens so much in the Hollywood / modeling industry of modeling agencies, like acting agencies taking like white girls to play people of color. I'm like, what? There's so much people of color wanting to be actors or actresses. So why not just hire them and give the white roles to the white girls or the white boys, and give the people of color, the women of color roles to the women of color, not having to supplement the roles? Because like how the fuck does that make sense? Like, we're just finally getting our shot in the media. Please let us just have it. You've seen yourself, like, young black girls we rarely see ourselves in the media. And Hollywood is literally like in this like spin where they're using the same 5 black girls over again. Like Yari Shahidi, Zendaya, Stormy Weber. There's more. There's like 2 more. I'm kind of forgetting. Nia Sue. They're like, and like they're not really using. For the dark skin representation, the only fucking person they use is Lupita Nyong. I hope I said her name wrong, but name right. I'm just like, there's many black skin girls. Use them. Use them. Like, you don't have to rotate with the same exact ones over again. Like, you guys rotate the same white girls over again. So now rotate the same. Like, don't just use. I'm like, they all like use like. I'm not saying biracial girls are only black because they're still fucking black. But, like, use some darker skinned people, not just Lupita Nyong. Lupita Nyong is fucking beautiful. Like, she's fucking beautiful. Have you seen her? Have you seen her skin? Like, she's fucking beautiful. Please use more black girls. Like, we want to see ourselves in magazines. We want to see ourselves on TV. We want to see ourselves everywhere. But, like, we have to compromise. We're like, well, this is all we're going to get. Let us see ourselves in a magazine and shit. And, like, Nikki the Dragon is a major one. It's like, she's just like, well, she picks a new race every fucking day. Like, what the hell? Like, she's still, like, I have my gray braids in. I'm like, I saw her actually using gray braids. I'm like, well, aren't you white? No, I think she's Asian. But I'm just like, just let black girls be black girls and stop stealing from black girls because we know we're fucking beautiful. Now let us let us see ourselves in the media, not just other girls playing us. Because where the fuck does that make sense? Black men hating black women. That shit's so fucking weird. It's like black men like there's this one video on TikTok that's going around of like these group of black men. They put like black women, white girl. They put black girls, white girls, and they all ran to the white girls' side. But I was just like, what the fuck was the point of that video? Like, who told you to even make that video? Like, trust me, no one wanted to fucking see it. So like, who the fuck told you we wanted to see that video? I'm like, that's why when you see those type of videos on TikTok, please don't fucking repost them. Don't repost them. Because now you're showing other black girls who didn't see it, and now other black girls are feeling bad. Don't fucking repost it. And I've been guilty of reposting before. On my Snapchat, but it's only had like a couple of people on there. But so it's just like, it's so fucking weird to me on how like you don't see this type of shit going on within any other community but the black community. Like white guys don't say I don't like white girls. Asian guys don't say I don't like Asian girls. Indian guys don't say I don't like Indian girls. But like only in the black community. So imagine how stupid we look. Imagine how stupid we look. Stupid. We look like clowns. Like to the black man, draw a clown on your face. Like in the black community, draw a fucking clown on your face. Because like, why the fuck are we separate ourselves by light skin, brown skin, dark skin? Like, I refuse to put myself in any of those three categories. I am black. I am just black. So I am not putting myself in those fucking categories. Because that is stupid. That is stupid. Be better. Please be better. Because it is just plain fucking stupid. Stupid, please. So it makes no fucking sense to me. Like, I don't fucking understand why. I don't get it. Because we look fucking stupid. Hating on our own women. And like light-skinned women would fucking hate on dark-skinned women. I'm just like, we look fucking stupid. Like to the white man, we're all fucking black. It doesn't matter how light or how dark you are, we're still black. And we still can't go into like some parts in the South or some parts around the world because like we're black. And like they've never seen black people and they're not. So it's just like we're black. That's it. And black women, and like this happens a lot on TikTok, and I think it's the young black girls. When you see these videos of like black guys saying they're not attracted to black girls, when young black girls see this, and they basically go on the like white guys post or like any other race post, we're like, do you like black girls? And like that's where these guys start to create their whole career on the fact that they're attracted to black girls because like. It's just so sad because our race doesn't want us, so we have to go seek validation from other people. It's like, to young black girls, you're fucking beautiful. You don't have to seek validation from anyone, and the right person for you will come and will love you unconditionally. Will accept all your flaws and see all your goodness, and black guys don't want to see that. I am a woman. Like, I saw this video by Taylor Marie. She was like, I am a woman before I'm my skin color. So, like, be attracted to whoever you want. Be attracted to whatever gender you're attracted to. Be attracted to whatever skin tone you're... That's so fucking weird that you have to say skin tone. Whoever you're attracted to, whoever you're attracted to any race, anything, as long as you find love, because that's the most important thing. Yeah, and find love and stability. And if you don't want to find love, that's up to you. That's your choice, and that's just you. And with the hate on Beyonce, on how like the reason why people hate Beyonce because of the preconceived notion of black women, and like Beyonce kind of like doesn't fuck with those stereotypes, so she does what she does so unapologetic, and she has like such a perfect life, and like people want that. So the way people saying I want that is by hating on her. That shit's so sad. Cause imagine hating on Beyonce. Imagine hating on Beyonce. Like I will always like my Twitter account is literally Black Women Stan account. Period. And I literally retweet black women all the time. So you can go follow me, Safia70. WAP. This is an exciting one. WAP. Wet ass pussy. Not Ben Shapiro's bitch ass saying wet ass P word. It's wet ass pussy. Wet ass pussy, because there's nothing to be censored about that. Because it's on every woman's body. So yeah, fuck you. What? So WAP had a lot of had a lot of controversies, even from fucking elected officials. Like, bitch, don't you have like a bill to sign? Like, don't you have like a family to take care of? Like, go. Don't you? I'm like, so it's just like people hated on it because of the hypersexuality. Because it showed women in a hypersexualized way. Because male rappers haven't been doing that the entire time. Like, male rappers literally degrade fucking women for the time. I'm just like, child. WAP had a lot of like controversies around it because it's about women embracing their sexuality and like really understanding their individuality and their sexuality in whole, and just like it's a song for women to embrace like their sexuality, embrace their bodies, because for so long women, especially black women, are not allowed to embrace their sexuality, and it's just like, so having a song like WAP was fucking motivational. Like what classically Abby and her ads are everywhere. Says it's like, she was like, it's so degrading to women. How the fuck is it degrading to women? Like, your whole video, your whole personality trait is degrading to women. So leave us the fuck alone. So I was just like, WAP, I love fucking WAP. Let's play that shit. Let me play it.
Put this wet ass pussy. Give me everything you got. Put this wet ass pussy. Beat it up.
Isn't it so inspirational? So it's just this song was this song because like for the longest, male rappers have been sexualizing women in a rapey vibe. That shit was mad rapey. But like now that women are owning their own sexuality and their own bodies, now it's seen as a bad thing, because that's the sad thing. Men want to control women's bodies. They love to control our bodies. Like, oh, fuck, does that make sense? They want, if they're not, if like now that women are like owning their sexuality and having it be their choice of like how they want to express their sexuality, men fucking hate it, because we are expressing our own sexuality. It simply doesn't make sense. It doesn't freaking make sense. It's like men don't want us to embrace our own sexuality as a whole. They want to embrace our own sexuality for us, and that's where it comes to be. That's why it's mad fucking rapey. It's like really fucking rapey vibes. Like, I don't get it. It's really like, y'all don't fucking see it, but it's really fucking rapey. That shit has like rapey vibes. So, like, now that women are now like owning their sexuality and be like, bitch, I'm proud of it. I'm proud. And like, they're like, you're proud of what? You're proud of owning your body? And they fucking hate it. They fucking hate it. So that's the problem with that. Oh, now let's talk about this scary part of Misogynoir. Black women are 3 times more likely to die in childbirth. That's a scary ass statistic. It makes me scared to have a child or be pregnant, because like there's a chance I might die in childbirth, and the reason why that comes is because there's a preconceived notion that black women are so strong, that we're like the strong black woman. So like doctors don't believe that we feel pain. So when we want like an epidural or like something to like relieve our pain or something like that white women usually get. Cause I don't know how. They're like, you don't need it. You're gonna be there like you're gonna deliver the baby so soon. You don't need it. You can push to just keep pushing. But and that's why a lot of black women end up dying in childbirth. Either they die in childbirth or the baby dies in childbirth. That's scary as fuck. When I first learned about that, that is mad fucking scary. Really scary. And that's built on also the racism that's built around us. I'm just like, black women are strong, so like you don't need anything to keep you. Like you can do it by yourself. I'm just like, if she wants a fucking epidural, give her a fucking epidural. So that's how I see him. I really fucking hate it. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to talk about was trans women, male or female, and just like those very scary shit that trans women face. Like the Netflix show Pose on Netflix really goes in detail of trans women in the 80s, and the sad shit is that shit's still really relatable today. And like the LGBT community gets like beating up just for being gay, and imagine the troubles that trans women face. It's so fucking it's so sick. Like just during this like quarantine, there was like 3 trans women on the news who got beaten up by cis black men just because they were trans and nothing else. Like the statistics is really fucking scary because like trans women are in so much fucking danger and no one is protecting them, and instead the system that we have, the country that's built on, everything is built on discriminating against trans people and trans women, and trans black women are being pushed away from their families. They're pushed away from society. So when they do create their own family and their own community, it gets like the Stonewall riots was an example in the 60s of when a bunch of just like a gay LGBT people, trans people created a space, and the system was so threatened by it that they decided to just raid it. And the amount of like gay bars that's being like raided is it's so scary because people are just so threatening by just trans women without even doing anything. And it's also with men, it's also with toxic masculinity of like even if I am attracted to a trans woman, I can't be attracted to a trans woman because I'm gay, but like a trans woman is still a woman, so that does not make you gay. So there's a lot of toxic masculinity and just a lot of shit in our system that I want to be able to talk about. And I'm not a trans woman, or no. What do I know anything about trans women? Because I don't have a friend. But if I do, I really want to create an episode all about this, because this is just really fucking scary. The whole statistics and just like the life of a trans woman, and like this crazy thing, like people are like, you choose to want to be a woman, you choose but like they're not choosing because this is what they felt like. If they choose to transition, are they really choosing to fucking be hated for the rest of their life just because of their identity, just because a piece of paper at birth said you were certain sex, and now like that should always change it. And it's just it's really fucking scary, and I'm scared. So yeah, so that's it for this podcast. Some advice, I kind of give advice throughout the podcast, but advice for black women: you're fucking gorgeous. Like, I'm gonna hype you up for like 3 minutes straight. You're fucking gorgeous. I fucking love you. You're amazing. You're loud if you are, and that's a great thing. Be fucking vocal, because there's so much to be vocal about. Don't give a fuck about what these people do. Like, I go to PWI, and I'm allowed to fuck my social media. After a guy blocked me, I'm just like, child, leave me the fuck alone. I'm like, I don't care if you block me because I will say whatever the fuck I want because that is what the fuck I want. That is what the fuck I want. That's what the fuck I... So, you're loud. Be proud of it. Stand there. If you're vocal, be the angry black woman. It's not we're gonna stop making it into a negative connotation because there's nothing wrong with being the angry black woman. I am angry because I have so much to be fucking angry about. You're fucking attractive. Don't let some low life person, whoever you're attracted to, treat you like shit just because you feel like you'll never find love. Bitch, the right person will come along. I'm waiting for mine, so knock knock, you can knock my door. You're worth it. I fucking love you. You're so fucking beautiful. Have you seen yourself? Have you fucking seen yourself? Like, I go look in the mirror and look at how much of a snack you are. You're a whole fucking snack. Can I get some? Like, I want some of that. I want some of that snack. Because you look like that. You look like a whole fucking snack. Like, you're fucking gorgeous. Like, you're fucking gorgeous. Like, I'm just like, So, and your personality is even greater. Your personality is even fucking cute. You're fucking gorgeous. I love you so fucking much. Black women are so fucking great. They're like black moms are also black women / black moms also have like such a fucking caring personality. Like, they're so nice. Like, they're so fucking nice. So I'm just like I could be like on a bus or something. I'm just like walking and I'm just like they'll just randomly compliment you. I'm just like, oh my god, you're so nice. I love black women. Black women are amazing. Except if you're a hating ass bitch. Don't be a pick me. Stand for your fellow black sisters. Because we're dealing through a lot of shit. So, I love you so fucking much. You're making me blush. You're making me fucking blush. It's just so beautiful. Like, you're just so fucking beautiful. You're making me blush. You're making me fucking blush. Oh, yeah. So, that's it for this episode. You're so beautiful. I keep thinking about you. Black women are so beautiful. So, that's it for this episode. And if you have any thoughts or opinions or just concerns, you can email me at professionalramblerpodcast@gmail.com or DM me on Instagram at professionalrambler. And I'll see you in my next episode.